Hello student of class 12. During lockdown I hope you all are doing studying English subject, which is and very important for you all for further learning. So today my topic is next poetry, A Think of Beauty. This poetry is composed by John Keats. He was a one trained surgeon, doctor, medical person, but ultimately anyhow he was so much attracted with the nature of beauty. In each and every life a person is devoted in any form. There in life there is attraction of thing, either it is a relationship or beauty of a kid or nature. In the same way, Kit was also influenced, captivated with the natural beauty. So he composed this poem by traveling here and there through the nature, under the sea even also he went, and he composed the poetry. And this small piece of excerpt is taken from his poem collection Endymion, a poetic romance. It is a poetry. Greek, he is a one. The poem is based on the Greek legend, in which there is a young shepherd, and the poet who lived on Mount Latmus had a vision of Sandhya, the moon goddess. On the basis have a imagination of nature, he has composed this poem Endymion, and through from that poem this small excerpts has been taken, which is in your book given. Now come to the line of the poetries. A thing of beauty is joy forever. Its loneliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but will still keep a bowl quiet for us and sleep, full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. In this stanza, a poet is saying that think of beauty, as he has taken a think of beauty, nature in his all around, that what is think is only beauty, nature is for him, and he is saying never it is going to be decay. Day by day beauty things will increase, the charm, the glory, the grandeur of the beauty of nature will increase in this world. As the time passes, it will go on increasing, it is not going to be in less manner. And he says only the beauty things, either in a life of our or poet, the thing what we have taken beauty thing in our life, they always provides a pleasant shelter, a place in the shade under which a pleasant shelter. Tree gives shelter, parents give shelters, houses give shelters, our career gives shelters. In the same way as tree gives shelters, beauty, attraction, what you have got, charm in your life, that also provide a kind of cool center. He says nature provides us sound sleep also. It is full of sweet dreams and comfort, effortless breathing. Whatever we breathe, how we live, it is not going to say anything. He just give you all the time pleasure, joy on behalf of itself. In the first stanza, the poet has said this about all nature. Now there is a given a just a small line, a bower quiet for us. What do we mean by this? It means that a small shade, bower, a bower quiet, pleasant shady place. It means pleasant shady place, a bower quiet for us and sleep. When we have a rest, we have a kind of peace in our mental, we can say, then we take only rest. In normal condition we take relaxed breathe also, we feel relaxed under the shade, under the shelter, under the support of any beautiful thing, either it is a relation, beauty, anything. as a pleasant place. In the shade under trees provide peace and pleasure. A thing of beauty also does the same. It is like a quiet bower. It is just like a quiet beauty is a just like a bower. Now come to the second stanza. Tone is romantic. Throughout the poem, the tone is romantic. Style is impressive. Style is impressive and tone is romantic in this poetry throughout. Therefore, on every morrow are we breathing. Next stanza. A flowery band of bind us to the earth in spite of despotence of the inhuman dearth of noble natures of the gloomy days. Now the poet says that next every morning we are having just a good collection, like it is weaved in a manner of flowers that from trees we look on the earth. There is disappointment and dejection all around. Even then, very few have a noble heart. Sad, evil, unhealthy ways dominates our life. All the time we are quite bound by the puzzles of life. In spite of desponent means depression, in spite of agoniness of the human in heart, of noble nature, of gloomy days, even we are sad, we come to the earth across beauty. It gives us always peace, calm, pleasant. Of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways, made our searching yes in spite of all. As right now lockdown is going on, now you see the Ganga is quite clean. It is giving you somewhere peace in your mind, Ganga. And from our local place, from Shahjahanpur, we see the Himalayan peak also, because the nature is clean right now. So these are only nature is a such thing, as I also support as poet, as I presented this a poet a piece of poem excerpt. It is very impressive about nature. In the same way, whatever we have got the puzzlings, whatever in our lives, we put aside that thing, and only when we see the nature, we see the pleasant things in our life, it gives us relax, and we move forward in our life. Some shape of beauty moves away the pale from our dark spirits, just as the sun, moon, tree, old, young trees sprouting a shady boon. Whatever we are having, some of the beauty moves. Although the beauty moves, man means a person dies, like nowadays people are dying. We have got away the pall means covering of dead bodies. People are dying. They have given sweetness, like Shashi Kapoor has given the sweetness, good memories in our hearts. He has left the sweet things. In the same way as nature gives, we keep remember. Nature also gives so many things. Above all, nature give all the time, above all, peace and pleasure. So such like moon power, coolness is famous. Moon is famous, is given in a simile, a metaphor. Trees old, young, sprouting a shady boon. And the trees which are growing daily, they are also a cause of joy for us in our busy and painful life. That's all for today.